It was a sunny afternoon, and the house was quiet, a little too. Oh, quiet. Tom, the sneaky grey cat, lounged lazily in the living room, pretending to nap while keeping one eye on the kitchen door. He knew that Jerry, the mischievous little mouse, would eventually make his way there, searching for something to eat. Tom smirked, ready to pounce when the time came. Jerry, however, was no fool. From his hole in the wall, he peeked out, carefully surveying the room. He knew Tom was up to something, he always was. But Jerry was hungry, and he could smell the delicious aroma of cheese wafting from the kitchen. With a clever plan in mind, Jerry grabbed a small wooden plank, balanced it on a bottle cap, and rolled across the floor as quietly as he could. Tom's ear twitched. He heard something, but when he opened his eyes, all he saw was an empty room. The mouse was too small and fast for Tom to catch at first glance. Jerry made his way into the kitchen and spotted the prize, a big block of cheddar sitting on the counter. But how would he get it down? The counter was high, and Jerry needed to be quick. Just then, he noticed a jar of flour sitting on a shelf above the cheese. A devious smile spread across his face. He scampered up to the shelf, quietly pushing the jar to the edge, ready to tip it over. In the living room, Tom finally realized Jerry was in the kitchen. He darted in, thinking he had the upper hand. But as soon as he leaped toward the cheese, Jerry gave the jar a little nudge. It crashed to the floor, sending a cloud of flour everywhere. Tom froze, completely covered in white powder. He looked more like a snowman than a cat. Jerry burst out laughing, clutching his stomach as he doubled over in mirth. Tom, embarrassed and furious, swiped at the air, trying to catch the cheeky mouse, but Jerry was too quick. The tiny rodent zipped under the table and out of reach. Tom, determined to win, quickly hatched a new plan. He grabbed a mop and began swinging it around like a makeshift weapon, chasing Jerry across the room. But Jerry was too fast and agile, dodging every swipe. Tom's mop eventually hit a stack of pots and pans, sending them clattering to the floor in a noisy mess. In the chaos, Jerry spotted an opening and dashed back toward his hole, but not before grabbing a small piece of cheese as a trophy. Tom, panting and exhausted, stood in the middle of the kitchen, surrounded by flour, broken dishes, and spilled food. Jerry, safely back in his hole, nibbled on his cheese, watching Tom with a smug grin. In the end, as always, the little mouse outwitted the big cat. But Tom wasn't done yet. He'd be back with another plan, and their endless game of cat and mouse would continue. For now, though, Jerry enjoyed his well-earned snack, while Tom slumped down, plotting his next